Hi, my name is Brianna. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and if you're not new, welcome back. So this video is a part of my law school series, and today I'm going to be talking about what to do your 2L year and just how to approach your 2L year. So your 2L year is an important time. Congratulations if you are in your 2L year or if you just finished your 1L year. Congratulations. This is huge. You accomplished a major feat. 1L year is a challenging time, so congrats to you if you made it this far and you're still going. Now, 2L year is so everyone tells you, like, at least like when I was in law school and I was in my 1L year, like, you know, we would just like complain to the 2Ls and the 3Ls, and they would just be like, oh, don't worry, like, it gets better, just keep going, it gets better. And I got to 2L year and I was like, I thought they said it gets better. Now, it does get better in the sense that you know how to approach law school now. Like, you've done 1L year, you have 2 semesters, you by now should know like what works for you as far as study habits. You should know what works for you as far as preparing for class, and you know how to best show up to class and be prepared and things like that. So you know how to do law school, you know how to do the academic part. But what makes 2L year a little bit challenging is like now you can do extracurriculars. So now you have more on your plate essentially, because you're gonna have academics and you're also gonna have like whatever extracurriculars that you choose to participate in. These are the things that I think you should focus on your 2L year. Number 1 is your grades. Now, everybody says like grades are so important 1L year. Grades. Grades are still important your 2L year. Now, if you did well your 1L year, great, good job. But 2L year, you need to maintain those grades. Like, you need to either stay the same and maintain your good grades, or you need to improve and get even better grades your 2L year. It will not look good if you got worse grades 2L year than 1L year. If you did not do as well your 1L year, you need to improve your grades. Your grades need to go up, and you need to do something different. Now, employers like to see an upward trend on your transcript. Yes, in the legal profession, employers still look at your transcript and they want to see an upward trend. So even if you didn't do like super well your 1L year, you're not in the top of your class, that's okay, as long as you can show that you're continuously improving each semester all the way up until your 3L year. They want to see that upward curve on your transcript. So if you are in the group that didn't do so well your 1L year and you really need to improve in your grades 2L year, you need to change your study habits. You need to do something different. Something obviously did not work 1L year, right? You have, like, something must be done. You need to get more strategic. You need to manage your time more wisely. You need to maybe start studying for final exams earlier. Maybe you started 2 weeks before exams, but now you need to start studying for exams a month before final exams. Maybe you just need to do more practice exams and get, you know, in the mode for taking an exam. Maybe you need to find a new study group, or maybe you didn't have a study group, so you need to find a study group. You know, find someone new to study with. Maybe you just need one study partner. Maybe you need to meet with your professor regarding a practice answer that you did, or like a topic that you need help with, that you just need the professor to kind of clarify something. Like, make sure you are doing these things. Everything that you do contributing to your grades, it adds up and it helps. So make sure that you really sit down and reflect. Think about what you did your 1L year, what you can do different, what you can improve on, what you can add to increase and improve your grades. Now, extracurriculars. 2L year is where you get the extracurriculars in, because guess what? You need to put something on your resume. You need to stand out. There are so many people in law school, not just at your school, but across the country. And you need to stand out. So you can join a journal. You can either join Law Review, or like at my school, we had a lot of other journals you could join besides Law Review. So definitely consider doing a journal. You can also consider doing moot court or mock trial. Like if you want some advocacy experience, I would highly recommend moot court or mock trial, because it really pushes you out your comfort zone and you really gain valuable skills that you need as an attorney, whether you do transactional law or litigation. Like being on moot court or mock trial will give you like great skills as an attorney. You can also do like mediation teams, arbitration teams, something along those lines if you still want some like advocacy experience, but you don't necessarily want to do moot court or mock trial. 2L year, I will also suggest getting a job. Either working at a law firm, like clerking at a law firm, or clerking for a judge, like being an extern for a judge. Like I would highly suggest that you get some type of practical experience, because this is what's going to lead to you getting a job at the end of law school. The legal experience that you gain during law school, like those will be the main ways that you can like easily get a job out of law school. So, and it also just helps you to figure out what you like and what you don't like. Like if you do a semester, you know, like clerking for a judge, and you're like, I don't really like that, it wasn't for me. Like, okay, cool, you X that out. Now you know that you want to be at a firm, or you know, you want to see what working in-house at a company is like you can go do that. I would also suggest like even trying to do a clinic. Like at my school, we had a lot of different clinics. I was in a business law clinic, and that was something that I've always been interested in. I've always been interested in like business law, and how law like applies and intersects with business and entrepreneurship, startups, intellectual property, things like that. So I was in a business clinic, but there are so many other clinics out there. Like I think there was like we had an immigration clinic, we had a health clinic, a lot of other clinics. So definitely do a clinic to get some experience. And if you can't do a 2L year, it's okay. You can do a clinic your 3L year. And I will also just say that like 2L year will be busy. Like that's what makes 2L year hard, is because you have school, your academics, and then you also have these extracurriculars, and you're just trying to balance it all. So 2L year will definitely be busy, and it's important that you really manage your time wisely. And I would say like try to implement balance in your life, and also just think about like try to have balance when it comes to the types of classes that you choose and the extracurriculars that you know you're gonna do. Like if you know that you're gonna do a lot in terms of extracurriculars, like I was president of BALSA, and I also was on the moot court team. So that was a lot for me, because I was in a leadership position, and I also was on the moot court team, which we had practice like almost every day. Like at one point we had practice for moot court almost every day. So it was a lot, like trying to do moot court and be president of BALSA. So I would just say that like if you're gonna like take on a feat like that, I would say to like take your required classes, and then like try to put some classes in there that you know aren't gonna be too hard, or like you know you're really interested in, so you know you'll do well in it. Or like maybe you're good at writing, so you take a writing course, because you know that like that's gonna be a for sure A, like a for sure easy A, or like you know it's not gonna be a burden on you when you know that you have like extracurriculars. So you just want to balance it out depending on like what classes are required for you to take your 2L year and what you can choose to take. Like you want to be strategic about the classes you take so that you are getting good grades while still balancing your extracurriculars. That really just leads me to my last point, which is just don't bite off more than you can chew. Now, I will say you do want to still be competitive, and you still want to have those resume boosters and those things that are going to stand out on your resume and show an employer why they should want to hire you. But don't bite off more than you can chew. If you know that you're not going to be able to do well in something and you're not going to be able to give it your all, then I would, rethink it. But at the same time, like, you want to just be strategic about what you're participating in so that, it looks good on your resume, so that you can, be a well-rounded candidate. So yeah, just keep that in mind. You do want to still be a competitive candidate and have good, good substantive experiences on your resume that shows them that, hey, like, I'm well-rounded, like, I have good grades and I participated in X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? But also just be mindful. Don't do so much that you can't keep up with it. So that's all the advice that I have for you guys for how to approach your 2L year. If you guys have any questions or any other videos that you guys want to see from me when it comes to law school advice, please feel free to leave a comment on my video below, or like hit me up on one of my social media sites and let me know what you guys want to see from me, because I truly enjoy making this content. Law school is very challenging. It can be very challenging, very overwhelming, and I love giving advice and just helping people that come after me so they don't have to go through the things that I went through. They don't have to make the same mistakes that I've made. So please, if you guys have questions or want me to address a certain topic, please let me know, because I love this stuff and this is what I'm here for. Thanks for watching.